Well. Hello, everybody. My name is Cirrus. Where am I don't think I've ever been here before. Okay, so, context. I've decided on a, main for Final Fantasy XIV. Samurai. We memed about it a lot. Me and a couple of my friends, we were kind of joking that the only thing Samurai brings to a party um, is just damage. But then we're also joking saying, what utility do you need other than damage? And I was like, you know what? I'll try it, see how it feels. And oh my god, is it fun. This is such a fun class. I actually severely enjoy it. I just heavily enjoy this class as a whole. But anyway, this is my first time in this dungeon. So I'm going to be a little more focused on this. For those of you that are wondering, though, this is probably going to be the new mainstay content on the channel. And the reason for that is really simple, honestly. Oops. The reason for it's really simple. I enjoy it. I'm not enjoying retail WoW right now, which was one of the things that made me just not play it anymore. And TBC is looking like, unfortunately, it might not happen. For those of you that don't know, I was going to be playing TBC Classic with a couple of friends, and things have changed. One of those friends is playing this with me, and the other friend just I haven't talked to in a little while. So we still have to see, but odds are it's probably just going to, odds are it's probably just going to be a thing of like, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy now for a while. Which I'm fine with if you guys are fine with, because this game is fun as shit. I'm trying to still remember which of, like, what ability leads to what sign. Alright, whatever. Can't remember which ability leads to which sign, so. But yeah, I've never been here. Very pretty. It's very snowy. Alright, so far right leads to that one. That's alright. I thought this one led to that one. That's why I was confused. So, basics of Samurai, for those of you that have never played it. Samurai is based on building up your passive and depending on single target or AoE, using the proper fifth ability for. Oh shit, what do I do? Alright, did not know what to do there. Using the proper finisher to match that ability. Context. This is your opener. My one is the opener. Ow, I got hit by that. My one is my opener. My two leads to shift two, and my three leads to shift three. Let me get out of it. All right. Um, and the way it works is your two gives you a buff. Your three gives you a buff. All right. Your two and your three both give you buffs. This is to just increase damage dealt outright. Dexterity, vitality, crit. I don't need it. I could use the crit, but that's whatever. This just deals damage and then this reduces the cast time of all my weapon skills. Come on. So the combo you want to do, sorry, I'm trying to focus because this is a new area for me. What you want to do in an AoE situation is, in my case, it would be 4R, 4, Shift 4, and then you want to press 5. So, I guess for ability names, it would be Fuga into Oka, then Fuga into Mangetsu, and then, that will have a different name. It's like Era something. Hold up. And then Tenka Goten. That's how you want to do it. For AoE situations. It's not that way for all situations, and in fact, in single target, you have a different rotation. But the big thing that I like about Samurai is that it's simple, but fun. If you look at, like, what the class does, really simple. You have different combo strings for whatever you feel like doing at that point in time. You're a very free motion class, which means that you're not locked in one spot. You have some positional priority. You never want to really be standing on the front of anything, but that's just a general rule. You never want to be standing in front of things. But as far as how the class like feels, oops. If you do the combo without having the combo, it just does damage. It doesn't do anything extra. It doesn't give you passive, nothing like that. But as far as like how complicated the class is, I kind of base everything off of complexity comparatively to Dragoon, because that was the first class I ever played. I gotta refresh my buffs. And I would say complexity comparatively to Dragoon is more so, because Dragoon is not a very complex class. You just have to kind of micromanage your uptimes on the two, the buff on you and the debuff on the enemy. The thing is that the two are timed very similar. So, hello? Alright, I don't know why I tab targeted to that, but whatever. Oof. I don't know what I should be doing in this fight, so I'm just AoEing, because I feel like I have better AoE here than most people. I feel like limit break is up, but it's good single target limit break, so use it on boss. Anyway, sorry, getting back to what I was saying. Samurai is focused on building up your passive to unleash the 5, depending on which state you use it. What state your passive is in will depend on what actual one you use. Single target requires different things than AoE, and AoE still requires you to build your single target first. So the way it works is your single target, this gives you a buff to your damage, this gives you a buff to your attack time. Essentially, if you play WoW, you'll know this as a haste buff. And the way it works is when you use your AoE, the combo off of those extends the duration. It doesn't create the duration, however, it extends it. So, oh, I think he moved out of it. No, he's still getting hit. Alright. It'll extend the duration, so you want to have the buff already there. So you can extend the duration of the buff, and it's up to a maximum of 40 seconds. So you extend the buff, and then you just keep going with your single target if it's single target, and AoE if it's AoE. I know I'm not being very descriptive, but for cooldowns, you have Bloodbath, which I mean just a good cooldown in my opinion in general. It's good for survivability in the open world. In dungeons, I'm not really sure on its effectiveness. I mean, it'll let your healer breathe for a fucking second, but outside of that, don't really know. It's not really a damage boost, so like, it's whatever. The other buff that you gain access to is, I don't know its name. I'm not saying that. It's essentially a free cast of 3 abilities in their comboed state. So the reason that that's good. Antique helm, headpiece, fire told, intended to survive in further battles. Collectors have been known to pay sizable sums. I'll greed, I guess. I don't mind. I never need on things like that because I kind of assume, all right, there are people needing on it though. But I kind of go into the notion it's the same as like when a world drop happens in WoW, you kind of like roll on it. But anyway, I think yeah, that gives me that. All right, I need to pay attention to what gives me what. But Samurai gains access to this, which allows me to use 3 weapon skills without meeting their prerequisites, which means that I can get the combo of Gecko, Kasha, or Yukikaze, and I can usually get all 3, which means that I don't need to worry about building towards the combo. I can do this, right? Never mind, he walked out of range. Okay, well, I can do this. And then if it was still single target, it's not, so I'm just gonna do this. But I'll have to re-get... Oh, shit. Have to re-get this one, because I don't have it. That's fine. I can use the... I'll use it on the next boss. I can use my F to not have to worry about, the combo requirements of the abilities, so I can get a very quick 5 off, and then get another very quick 5 off before having to worry about rebuilding my combo. Honestly, the trial class for this is what made me fall in love with it. Is the is that a boss? I don't think that's a boss. That doesn't look like it would be a boss. It's not situational, but I always try to attack from behind because the general rule in MMOs is if you attack from behind, it can't be blocked or parried. And that's what this little radius is right here. Is you're blocking from behind, or you're attacking from behind, so it can't be blocked or parried. But yeah, before this I tried Red Mage. That did not go well. Red Mage is a very complicated class, to me at least. Not and like and the thing is that like so is Astrologian, but I can play Astrologian. Like that's the weird thing is that like I actually enjoy playing Astrologian. I don't enjoy playing Red Mage. I played Red Mage, did the class quest, and then did a little bit of like open world nonsense and was like, oh my god, fuck this so much. I'm just trying to rebuild my but see how essentially I'm using AoEs, but I'm still getting my passive. I'm only getting 2 into my passive because it's only 2. It's only 2 for the AoE. There's no target, so I can't show you. But your second one is an AoE. It's a 360 cone, or a 180 cone dealing 360 potency, and it's pretty fucking good. Your passive lasts a very long time too. I don't know if there is a timer on it. It seems like there isn't, but it lasts quite a long time. Oh, hi. You're fun. I like you. I hope that's a mount. But yeah, see, my passive is still there after the cutscene. I gotta get behind it. And I believe this should give me the right one. It didn't. I need to try and think of a way to remember these. Like, I can figure red makes red. That's a good way to remember that. What do you make? Jinpu makes the moon, maybe? Is how I'll remember that? I don't know. Alright, but here I use my 5, F, and then immediately get back my combo, and then use it again. It's gonna be weird trying to remember which of these does what. Oh, he's just deciding fuck me, I guess. I'm stuck? Alright, there we go. But I really like this class. For those of you that are interested, this is going to be the kind of new way that I do content, is I'm going to be doing primarily Final Fantasy XIV content. Ow! Oh wait, 2 makes red, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm going to be doing primarily Final Fantasy XIV content because I'm just having an absolute blast with it. So this was a really fun dungeon. I'm steadily progressing my MSQ through Heavensward. I picked up Stormblood because I know I'm going to mainstay play this game. So I'm essentially queuing a 50, 60, 70 roulette to get my Allegan tomes so I can buy the set pieces from before. But, yeah, oh, loot abandoned. Okay. Anyway, I'm enjoying the game. I heavily recommend it. Anyone who wants to play, I'm on Psychothonus. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.